Fresno State on the schedule. We are 8-0, currently ranked at number 4 in the nation. And we are hosting the Fresno State Bulldogs before going on the road to Hawaii. And the reason this is a really important game, as you can see, it is our second to last home game of the year. What does that mean? It is the second to last time we can bring in any players on a visit. With bonus points, that is, of course. Cory Hale, Alex Jones, Josh Watts, John Holt, Luke Tucker, Micah Hodges, and Pat Armstrong all visiting today. A bunch of really big players, hoping to get a lot of these guys to commit, hoping to get back in on Steve Lewis, but that's week 14, I believe. It is. But Micah Hodges is today. Big game from our corners and DBs in general, and he might commit. Of course, with the O-line, the goal is always to get 250 passing yards and 100 rushing yards, and 250 for the receiver. Of course, sacks with linebackers would be nice. But yeah, I mean, a lot is up in the air right now. Just overall, we need to have a really good visit because we'll be able to win a lot of these players. I think if we get 2 sacks with linebackers, Cory Hale is an absolute auto commit. That would be my guess. Because I think Cal and UCLA are going to fall too far down the board. However, if that doesn't happen and he doesn't commit after this game, we're going to be in rough shape. Because Cal and UCLA are not only going to be still in the conversation, Cal's going to get him in week 12. UCLA is going to get him on a visit in week 13 with a ton of bonus points. That would be really, 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 really bad for us. So we need 2 sacks with linebackers today. You know, without question, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It needs to happen. But first, I want to tell you about my sponsor for today's video, which is Albert. I've got some problems with traditional banks. Probably my biggest problem is that maintaining of a minimum balance. It's my money. I want to use it when I want to use it. Why do I have to have a certain amount in the account that they say I have to? I also feel like no matter how many times I tell them I want paperless statements, they still send me stuff in the mail. Like, stop sending me stuff in the mail. That's different with Albert. It's completely different from any bank account you've ever used. It's completely free to sign up, and it's very easy to use as well. Albert will do this cool thing, which is looking at your income as well as expenses and see what money you can save by eliminating certain things, subscriptions, things like that, all designed to save you money. Another cool thing is the cashback. If you go into the Albert app, you just tap your favorite merchant, you can get 5 to 20% cash back on purchases from your favorite places like McDonald's, Walmart, Starbucks, wherever it happens to be. You swipe your Albert debit card, and then you see the money show up immediately in your account. Probably the coolest thing, though, is Albert Genius. Managing your money can be really stressful and really difficult at times. So that's why Albert has a team of financial experts that they call geniuses that will look at your specific situation and help you make a plan or answer any questions you have if you get stuck. So go down below, click the link in the description box to download the Albert app today for a limited time only. When you open a checking account and connect a qualifying direct deposit, you'll get $150. So click the top line in the description, download the Albert app, and thank you so much to Albert for sponsoring the video. All right, Royals taking on Fresno State. We know what it is, Mountain West action. As always with these games, they're really, really important because you can do really well against other competition. If you lose a lot of your conference games, you're not going to be in position to play in the conference championship. We saw that last season. So we've been dominating this season against Mountain West competition for the most part. Wyoming was pretty much the big exception to that rule so far. And we have home field advantage. It's nice to have that again. And we'll take on Fresno State, looking to just kill them. Here is Adam Daniel in the Heisman conversation as well, by the way. He is getting top 5 votes. So I'm looking for Adam Daniel to have some really big games here down the stretch and try to at least get that invite to New York. And even if he doesn't win the Heisman, as that is not a good start, didn't have the arm strength to hit Barrett Reed up the seam. But even if he doesn't, you know, to win it, that's fine. He's only a true freshman, and we've seen Adam Daniel be pretty special this year and lead us to our best record ever. As we can't even get the throw off. Tried to throw it away. I don't know why he pulled the ball back. And we're going to get sacked. Well, this has been a really bad start, huh? All right, a near pick, getting sacked, and it is 3rd and long. 3rd and really long, under pressure, lobbing it up. We got Michael Ham, and he dropped the ball. I mean, pick the 3 worst things that you can think of. Interception or near interception, right? Sack, losing a bunch of yards, and a dropped 1st down. It's pretty bad. Oh, are they going to be doing this today? It's going to be a big game for Fresno State. Clemens dives, makes a nice tackle on Sherrod, but that's a 32-yard pickup. Run outside. I mean, that's a big-time block. Clemens trying to save a TD, can't do it. Malik Sherrod, touchdown. 2 carries for him, over 50 yards, and Fresno State up early, 7-0. I mean, we got smacked in the mouth last week. Looks like it's going to happen again today. Great. All right, need a better drive here, obviously. Last one was unacceptable. Got to be better. Yeah, that was a really bad start. It's going to pick up, though. I promise. We're going to get it going. I think sometimes we try to just bite off a little more than we can chew, going for the big play right away. You got to set up the big play. As Daniel will get tackled there for only a gain of 7. But that's still a pretty good gain on 1st down. Gonzalez will get it. Nice move by Reggie. We're pretty much going to run the ball down their throat. Seems like that's what's going to happen. Seems like that's not going to be too difficult. Really would obviously like some chunk yardage over the top. And we do need 250 yards passing. Needed to hand that ball off. We need 250 yards passing for a lot of our goals today. So we'll try and get that going as well. And let's just continue to just move the ball down the field methodically. Tackle from behind. That would have been a big gain. 3rd and 12. Where are we going with this? Throwing for Ham. That's nearly intercepted again. Just didn't have the arm strength to get it in there. Wasn't particularly open. We had slants too. I didn't really like anything going on. And that punt is shanked. What's going on lately? What's happening? We looked so much better against better competition. Do we just play down to our opponents? Is that what it is? Oh my goodness, Phil Walker just got killed. Who is this running back? He's down the field, past the 10. It's a touchdown. We've allowed 128 yards rushing in the 1st quarter. And the 1st quarter is only halfway done. In half a quarter, we've allowed that. I don't even know what to say right now. We're down 14-0. Unbelievable. Reggie Gonzalez up the middle. Plenty of space. Nice move. Gonzalez for 15. Yeah, I don't know, man. Things have just been a little bit weird to start this game. But we got to lean on that running back for sure. Counter up the middle. Nice gain of 7. Hey, 7 yards every time is a touchdown every single drive. Got to keep it up. I mean, I keep trying to take shots over the top because I think we have the speed to get it done. But then we're under pressure and nearly sacked again. Our offensive line is the big problem here. We have the matchups. We just don't have the time to get the football to the guys we want to get the football to. I mean, no other way to say it. We have slot matchups with speed. Barrett Reed on one side, Michael Ham on the other. And we simply have not been able to utilize these receivers to our advantage because we don't have the time to throw it to them. We're under pressure every single drop back, it feels like. And this was the same situation against Wyoming. I am so glad that we are getting some new offensive line reinforcements next season. Because it's miraculous right now that we're 8-0 with the way these guys have played. Daniel completely overthrows Humphreys. Starting out 2 of 7, 5 yards passing. Adam Daniel, man, you're throwing away the Heisman. Start hitting these throws. I mean, where has this inaccuracy been? We haven't seen it. He stopped short of the 1st down. 4th and 2. Of course, going to go for it. It's got to be Reggie Gonzalez. We just been stopped so far. On 4th and 2. Nowhere to go. Clogged up the middle. Tried to cut it out and shut down. Nice pitch, idiot. We're over this now. We figured this out now. You'd think in order to play the running back, you have to play the running back on the pitch. You don't. You get to the quarterback before he can pitch it, and that's how you beat him. Kelly in motion. He's going to get the handoff. I mean, look at these blocks, dude. Another broken tackle. Another broken tackle. What's happening? Up the middle. Cut outside. Brown can't wrap him up. This running back is killing us today. 6 rushes for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. Got to be better than that. Kelly going to try and take off. That's not his name. It's Early. Jalan Early. There is a Kelly on this team, though. I think he's a receiver. Josh Kelly. We saw him catch a ball earlier. But we're all over that. There you can see him. He's a wide right. 2nd and 8. This could be to the running back. Ooh, tight end in motion. Responsibility switch. Getting up the middle. Throw outside. Sam Brown. I thought that was going to be an incompletion. Trips right again. We are counting on getting to the quarterback quickly, and we didn't. Not quickly enough, anyway. Thrown over the middle and complete to Zach Byers. No relation to Andy, unless there is. I don't know. I don't know if he's make-believe or not. I don't know if Fresno State has another Byers, or has a Byers on their team. 2nd and 2, and that is the end of the first quarter. Fresno State up 14-0, knocking on the door, making this thing at least 17-0, if not 21-0. We have been outplayed so far, but we're starting to look a little bit better. We just, we've been a second-half team all year. We're going to get it going. And also, I'm not sure how possible sacks will be in this game. I know we can get tackles for loss at least, but I'm not sure how possible sacks are going to be if anytime we can touch the quarterback, it's a design run. They have like 2 completions or 2 attempts even the entire game. This certainly will be a pass, though. Early under pressure, lobs it up and is picked off by Malik James. That'll help recruiting some of those DBs. Thank you, Malik. Big takeaway, and that's a momentum shifter we needed. Time to take advantage of that mistake. I'd like to just go 1-play touchdown down the field, but I don't think we have that today. I'm not sure if we have it. Trying to roll out. Daniel on the move. Oh, he makes a ton of guys miss. Daniel stiff-arming down the sideline for 27. Big run by the quarterback. You love to get him in space. We had some options, but it's always a little bit more fun to see what he can do on the run. 3rd and 3. I'd love for John Humphreys to get space. I don't know if this is bracket coverage or not. Let's throw that slant right underneath him. That linebacker is too far back. Or even, is that a defensive end? Big number 99. I couldn't tell who that was. But either way, we like that matchup. It was the left end out in coverage. Yeah, we're going to throw at him all day. Sending pressure. We got a step. And Barrett Reed could not catch it. We've been a little bit unlucky so far in some regards. A couple of big drops. I mean, Michael Hamm, I kind of forgot about it already, but he had a huge drop over the top, on the first drive of the game, and that's nearly intercepted as Daniel missed Gonzalez out of the backfield. What's happening, man? 3 of 10 for 14 yards? Oh, this is brutal. Gonzalez in motion. We're going to throw to him, and Reggie can't complete the catch. Holy cow. I was only looking at the right side of the field. They want us to go for it? Absolutely not. It's 4th and 10, man. We just need points. It's a 46-yarder, though. I don't know that we're going to be able to hit this. We're going to try it. Kick is up. Does it have the leg? No. We do not have a 46-yarder in our locker, huh? Mississippi State Bulldogs up 7-0 over Bama. And we are still held scoreless. Early gonna run. Big hit, Greg Hall. Early gets back to the line. Dude, whenever they go empty, the quarterback just looks to run. Not really sure how to contain this defense, or contain this offense with our defense. Throw it early. He's gonna run. Is that not a face mask? Ugh, that was close. Early gets back to the line, though. We just can't sack the quarterback, man. It's frustrating. 3rd and 3. It's gonna be a run. They got blockers. Oh my God. Joseph Brown, save a touchdown, please. Sherrod gets pushed out. It's another huge gain. He's got 174 yards halfway through the 2nd quarter. I'm gonna puke. Get outside! Malik Sherrod, touchdown run, and we are gonna be down probably 21-0. It's been another disaster of a game. I don't feel overwhelmed like I did against Wyoming. It's a little bit of a different feel. As we're going to try and take off with Adam Daniel. Give me a block, Michael Ham. Daniel, pretty good speed. Put the football on the ground. Thankfully, it went out of bounds. Holy cow, man. If anything can go wrong this game, it's going to. That's the way it feels right now. 1st and 10. Daniel shut down completely. We've had far too many 3rd downs in this game. That's what it is. You know, when you're forced to convert every single 3rd down, it gets a little bit tough to do that consistently. It really does. I'm going to keep Gonzalez in the block. I'd love to hit Humphreys. We're going to throw that ball. Humphreys, ton of space. He's got room down the sideline. John Humphreys, nice 24-yard gain. That's big on 3rd down, but I don't want to see 3rd down. I want to get in position to convert on 1st, and I want to convert on 2nd every single time. That's how I want to do it. Handoff. Daniels, stay up the middle. Jeez. They're playing read option really well. Kosi Agina already has 3 tackles for loss. They just play the running back, and then they take away Adam Daniel on the quarterback keeper. We really haven't been able to do anything about that. We just need to, we need to run with more traditional runs. I saw Reed up the seam, by the way. I want the guaranteed yardage. So, listen, maybe we would add a touchdown. It's possible, although nothing's given. You know that? Nothing's a given. I'd rather take the run and the slide and just try to pound it in with our run game. Gonzalez in the game. They're playing the quarterback. Gonzalez found the hole, and that is a Reggie Gonzalez touchdown. Finally on the board here at home. Defending the castle, it hasn't gone well to start. We're under siege, under fire. And finally, we've scored points. Missed the field goal. Couldn't convert on 4th down earlier. I mean, it's been unfortunate. But I still want to say anyone's ball game. We know what this team's capable of in the 2nd half. We've been a 2nd half team the entire year against really good competition. Much better teams than this. Let's end the 1st half strong. And what I mean by that, no touchdown, no points for Fresno State, and we need points. We need points desperately. Early looking to run, and he is sacked. Timeout, Fresno State. Hey, you're just giving us more time to score. That's all you're doing. Love that pressure. I mean, it looked like the entire defensive line got in there. And I'm gonna blitz Greg Hall as well. Tight ends in motion. You're gonna throw over the middle. That's nearly intercepted by Craig Jackson, but he dropped it. Craig, we gotta catch those. That's easy reads. That's a children's book from Dr. Seuss coming out of my mouth next. We gotta catch those. They're gonna run, and they're not going anywhere. Sherrod loses 3. This is what I'm talking about. Willie Holland's big play, and we're gonna get the football back. Minute and 24 seconds to work with. We're gonna be from about midfield. The tide is turning. Let's go, team. Bad time for clipping. Bad time for clipping. We got some momentum. And now we're going to be backed up to our own 30. We had the ball to their 40. Or 45. And now we're at our own 30. Because I guess it was a spot foul. Assessed from the spot of the foul. On the run. Barrett Reed. Turn up field. Look at the speed. A little bit of a rhyme scheme there for you. But I'm not a rapper. Some of you might be watching this, but it's not really my forte. My forte is more Matt Forte. And that's throwing the ball to the running back. Getting it working out of the backfield. And right on schedule. Good gain. Please be man coverage. It's not. We got Elgin Collins. Big catch up the middle. Diving. Just short of the end zone, but Elgin Collins providing us with a big catch. Great ball from Adam Daniel. Threw it maybe a tick early, but guess what? It got there. It got there. Diving attempt by the Fresno State Bulldog is no good. And we are on just about the 2-yard line. First and goal. Handoff to Reggie. Shut down. Now, I'm fine with that because I didn't want to give Fresno State the ball with too much time left. So handed to the running back purposefully there. And we'll let a little bit more time drain off the clock. We're not going to get the football back no matter what happens here. So we want to make this the final possession. And try to pound this in with Reggie Gonzalez here on 2nd and goal. Half timeouts too. Clock is not a factor. Up the middle. Big power. We're going to be short. We'll call it timeout. I just trust Reggie Gonzalez. We're going up the middle. Reggie, touchdown. Right back in it. It's a touchdown game. Should be 21-14. Reggie Gonzalez is a touchdown machine. And Fresno State's only going to get the football back with maybe 5 seconds, depending on if they return it or not. Maybe less than that. So we're going into the second half. Doing a good job of fighting back. Love to see it. Oh, well, that's not good. That's quite a way to end the first half. Malik Sherrod busts off a 45-yard run. And he has 225 yards in the first half. But that is halftime. Again, I don't want to talk about what happened in the first half. No halftime show. We're moving on. Fresno State starts with the football. Hey, you guys got a nice 45-yard run that didn't amount to anything at the end of the half. Didn't matter. New down. And Malik Sherrod has been a thorn in the side of the Riverside Royals. Got to contain him better in the second half. We're only down by a touchdown. I consider ourselves lucky that we are, because this could be a lot worse. And we'll really try and get things going. We got to tackle in these spots, dude. We have to. These missed tackles are killing me. You know, the move against a team like this might be 5-2. Get more defensive linemen on the field, as Early will throw it away. I thought he was going to run out to the right and try to take off and scramble. But 5-2 might be the move. Get more defensive linemen on the field. I think a lower chance of them being able to run the ball on us. That's how it works in theory. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Is he going to run? Early going to try and take off. Looked like a design run, but they're going to count that as a sack. It's Phil Walker, his second sack of the game. Our second sack of the game as well. It's a very bizarre play, and we're actually going to go back to like 3-4 here. And we got the, I think we're 1 sack away from the D-line sack. Need a linebacker sack or two. It's going to be a throw. Sam Brown, interception! The linebacker forces the second pick of the game. Former safety, so we know he has those coverage skills. I don't know if he got a foot down. They're not reviewing it. And that's a big turnover we needed. It was 3rd and forever anyway. But getting the football back at midfield instead of, farther back is big. And I like the idea of sending Michael Ham way deep down the field. Quick throw, and we got him. Caught the football this time. Wide open, it's Michael Ham. Humphreys maybe had him deep. Didn't trust the throw, want to take the wide open guy shorter. Sometimes I will push it down the field, but I didn't really like that safety. So he threw short, and we're going to just continue our drive. Happy with that. We're going to get out here. Adam Daniel on the move. Back inside, maybe not the move. Intercepted. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I did that, man. I had such an idea in my head where we're going to throw the quick seam, and I just didn't think he was going to play inside. I was throwing there no matter what. It's just an instance of seeing this player right here run away, and I'm like, I'm throwing the ball. Threw it. I just didn't even see this, dude. That's beyond frustrating. My mistake. I just didn't check. Just saw this guy. Thought we'd have the touchdown easily. Devastated. We turned the football right back over. As our position to tie the football game. And offensive ineptitude has plagued the Riverside Royals of late. It's been bad. Just haven't thrown a ton of picks over the series. I just haven't. But 2 in the past week, I think. Some even before then. There's gonna be a pitch, and Craig Jackson catches this one! Dropped the pick, but scooped up the fumble. Intercepted the pitch. And we got the football right back. Second chance. I don't believe it. What a play by Craig Jackson. Absolutely beautiful. First and goal. On the move. Daniel took a shot. What are we doing on offense, man? I just don't see anything open. Run up the middle. Gonzalez. I mean, it's an easy touchdown. Why do we not just run every single time? That is the 17th rushing touchdown of the season for Reggie Gonzalez. A new Riverside record. Reggie Gonzalez, true sophomore, dominating college football. End zone machine. Touchdown machine. Mississippi State up 17-10 over the Tide. Can somebody tackle this dude? Malik Sherrod, dude. I mean, what are we doing? I didn't say 1997 Ricky Williams, did I? I said Malik Sherrod. I can't tell the freaking difference right now. Which is terrible. Here's a pitch, early swallowed up by Adrian Chandler. Gonna lose 4, another tackle for loss for him. Obviously doesn't count as a sack as it was a design run. But we need some linebacker sacks. Sam Brown, will you be the one to make the play? It's gonna be Greg Hall, up the middle. Quick throw, James can't make the tackle. It's a big gain by Chad Hampton. They just make it look so easy. This could be a design run, you never know. They're going empty, but they haven't really thrown a lot. Adrian Chandler in coverage? What's happening? Got the defensive end in man coverage. It's fixed now. Same formation. Why would that be the case? Make a play, Phil Walker. Let's go. Lowe's going to lose 4. Big tackle for loss. Phil Walker's had a great game. I believe 3rd tackle for loss. And he has 2 sacks already. Need him to continue to play well. Going empty again. Forcing us to make a decision about who we want to cover. And that wasn't Byers. Early going to try and take off. He just threw off Hall. Football came out. Phil Walker forced it out. Adrian Chandler recovers. He's going down the sideline. Caught from behind. But that is a big time play. Phil Walker forced the ball out, his 3rd sack of the game. I think Greg Hall hit him first, but Phil Walker was the one who forced him out, and that ball's definitely moving. That is a fumble. Chandler recovers. What a game from Phil Walker. Barrett Reed over the top, big catch. Took a shot, and we hit him. Barrett Reed's too fast. Absolutely perfect throw from Adam Daniel. That was a crazy good throw. It's a little bit too aggressive probably, but it worked out. Quick throw to Gonzalez. And he's going to be just short of another touchdown. His 3rd catch of the game. 3rd and goal on the inch line, basically. We're going to go to a dive again. They just don't cover it. I mean, look at where their linebackers are. Look at their D-line. 4th rushing touchdown of the game for Reggie Gonzalez. That is a new school record. Who's going to make the thumbnail? I mean, how can you deny Reggie Gonzalez, but also Phil Walker's been so incredible on the other side of the ball that he deserves some recognition as well. But man, 4 rushing touchdowns, new school record. That's pretty tough to deny as we have taken the lead against Fresno State. This is a quarterback keeper. It's a pitch. Kerr can't make the diving stop. I want some sacks here with our linebackers. Usually Greg Hall is good for 1 or 2, you know, combined with Craig Jackson. We just haven't been able to get there yet. They're going empty again. So annoying. Low into the backfield. He's going to get it. Greg Hall drags him down for a loss of 3. The linebacker sacks are so tough. We don't run a 3-4. Like, our linebacker, I know we're in 3-4 now, just trying to move Craig Jackson down to make a play. But he's not the best pass rusher. And as I say that, Craig Jackson gets the sack. He's not the best pass rusher, as he wasn't even blocked. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Riverside up 28-21. Surely Fresno State will punt. What a big play by Craig Jackson to give us a nice chance there. He's made a bunch of incredible plays today and would have an interception as well if he didn't drop it earlier. We still need 250 yards passing with Andy Byers. He hasn't been our quarterback for a full season almost. With Adam Daniel to complete some missions here for our recruits. So we're going to try and do that. That's nearly intercepted. That was played underneath beautifully. Am I just not seeing him? I'm just keying in on the receiver. I see space and I'm throwing it. These guys lurking are frustrating me. We're airing it out deep. Ham with a step. We got him over the top. Thank you. Dropped in the bucket from Adam Daniel. Beautiful ball to Michael Ham, who barely had a step, but it's an insane pass. He stacked him. You know, yes, if that's a foot out in front, it's probably a touchdown. But that's still a really nice play nonetheless. 1st and goal. Slant, Michael Ham. Nice catch. Why are you dropping the ball again? Stop doing that. Drag underneath. Give him a second chance. Good block. What a block out in front. Oh my goodness. Big credit there to number 63, Newman. And Michael Ham gets a touchdown, gets redemption. Look at the lineman. That's just incredible awareness to get in the way, and it allows Michael Ham to get the touchdown. Ball barely crossed the plane, but we're going to take a 2-touchdown lead improbably after being down 21-0. Studio Update has Hawaii and San Jose State locked at 27 into the 4th quarter now. It's a really good Mountain West matchup, and we're looking to win ours. 35-21. We started to turn it on. Fresno State has not scored a point here in the 2nd half. Looking to keep that trend going. You know what it is? They haven't really gotten their running back involved. We were destroyed by him in the 1st half. And in the 2nd half, have you guys even seen me call out his name? They're going 5 wide again. Why? Like, that's not how you beat us earlier. It's such a bad decision. Like, Malik Sherrod has killed us. Killed us. Hall in the backfield. What a shed and what a hit. Greg Hall not messing around. We still allowed over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns to that running back, but it looks like finally we were able to tackle him on the 1st try. Big hit from Greg Hall. 3rd and 8. Make a play. Trying to get after the quarterback. Throw over the middle, and that's going to be a broken tackle. 2 broken tackles and a flag at the end. Is that a face mask? You bet it is. Fresno State will get an extra 15. And see, couldn't make a tackle that time. Dude, how do we not make those tackles? Trying to go for the big hit, I guess, is always my downfall. But man, hit sticks look so much nicer than just wrap-ups. 2nd and inches. This looks like a run. Craig Jackson can't make the tackle. Nobody can. What's happening? I hate Malik Sherrod with every fiber of my being. Dude, I liked it much better. I don't know why I had to point it out. I like it much better when they go 5 wide, operate out of empty, and don't give Malik Sherrod the ball. I much prefer that. And that's intercepted by Hart. Their quarterback is ass. It's another interception, his third. Alan Hart with the takeaway, and that's going to help us recruit the corners. We never get this many picks. We never even get this many opportunities for interceptions. Yet here we are, when we needed it most. Wide open, nearly intercepted. I thought he was going to be way shorter. And we're sacked. Well, trying to stretch the field. McDuffie gets in there. Just didn't have the time we needed. 3rd and 15. We're obviously going to get some vertical routes on the field. I feel like it gives us our best chance to convert. And we'll see what we can do. We're going to throw to John Humphreys. And John Humphreys has the first. That's his game for us, right? We're going to put you on a curl. You're going to sit down. And if you're open, we'll throw it to you. Sometimes. Can't say all the time. I like these. Quick throw inside. Ham. Nice catch in traffic. It's amazing. He has 88 catch in traffic, but like 70 catch. 2nd and 7. Underneath, it's Javon Johnson. Just nickel and diming here. Just moving the moving the rock, moving the chains, hopefully on 3rd and 2. Working off play action could be really nice. Yeah, I'd love this. Play action, little rollout action. Daniel gonna take it himself. Up the middle, and that is a touchdown, but there is some laundry on the field. It's gonna be holding. This one's coming back. Thank you, Joe Patton. Couldn't have said your name, but you just tossed us a touchdown. Just cost us a touchdown, that's all. Daniel on the move. We're gonna throw it away and take the points. Didn't like any of our options, and that's fine. Thank you, Joe Patton, for costing us a TD. And we'll try to bang home this field goal here. There is some heavy wind, but that kick is good. Right down the middle anyways. Some little curve action on it. And San Jose and Hawaii still locked. This time 34-34, under 2 to play. Fresno State has not scored since the first half. They were up 21-0, have allowed 38 unanswered. Think about that. We are a second half team. That's just what it is. Oh, it's a screen? Was it even? Oh, football came out. It's recovered by Phil Walker. Did Adrian Chandler get the football out? Never recognized the screen, but Adrian Chandler did. Was he still up? Did Sherrod fumble? Certainly not. Yeah, they're going to retain possession. Early, is he going to take off? Nearly sacked by Phil Walker. Really wanted to get in there with Greg Hall, but couldn't quite make it in there. I think we need one more linebacker sack. So I don't know. We leave Hurd here. Early going to throw on the run. Clemens, big hit. We can't tackle him. Just need another linebacker sack, please. Please. 3rd and 1. Get to him. Craig Jackson brought him down. Let's go, Craig. That's a huge play on 3rd down as well. Craig Jackson just screaming after him. Greg Hall kind of ate up a block. Teamwork makes the dream work. It is 4th and 11. Just need to make a stop. That's all. That's all. Early under pressure. We'll throw. I hate that. I still don't know how to handle those matchups, because if you're on the left stick, if you move it, they won't let you do anything. Can't spin, can't juke, can't go for an interception in that case. I got to figure those out. Maybe it's just the case of not switching on at all. Tim Washington drops a pick. Or switching on and not pressing the left stick, as I did there. Maybe that's the move. I'm still working out the kinks. It's been like, many years since I played this game and figured out how to be somewhat decent. Early gonna throw. Oh, Tim Washington got beat. Yeah, maybe it wouldn't have happened if you caught the interception earlier. Fresno State trying to fight back into it. They're going to be down by 10 with under a minute to play. Seems unlikely, but with an onside, I guess you never know. And 3 timeouts. But it's going to be unlikely. Very odd set of drives for us this game. Started out real bad and then got things going a bit. But we should be able to run the clock out with our man Reggie Gonzalez. That's a decent 3-yard run. It's not bad. Now, Gonzalez really hasn't had the volume and the yards today. Oh, he just faked him out so bad. But he's obviously capitalized and had plenty of scores. 4 touchdowns. That's pretty insane. We definitely could have run the ball more on them. I don't really feel like we abandoned it. Just needed to hit that 250 yards passing goal. But running the ball is clearly pretty effective right now, as that is the final timeout for Fresno State. Reggie Gonzalez now over 100, going for 5 touchdowns. All we need to do is get a touchdown. And Reggie Gonzalez will have his 5th, blocking up the middle. And we're going to move into the hurry up. I want Reggie Gonzalez to get his 5th touchdown. Be a Riverside legend. He already is, but even as a sophomore. Gonzalez up the middle. Touchdown, Riverside. It's a 5-yard touchdown for number 5. And that, of course, is the new school record for touchdowns in a game on the ground by one player. It's quite a weird way to say school record for rushing touchdowns in the game. As San Jose State did beat Hawaii. San Jose State. Said State the first time. San Jose State. Been watching too many British shows. I don't know. Shout out Jimmy Carr. Maybe the final snap of the game. And it's going to be a run. And it's going to be a tackle for loss for Adrian Chandler. And that is a big win for the program. Man, unbelievable comeback. Reggie Gonzalez, certainly the MVP of the game. And yeah, we were down 21-0 and made a massive comeback, obviously. It doesn't get a whole lot bigger than that. It was not only a 14-point comeback victory, it was a 21-point comeback victory, they're not showing. We improved to 9-0. We just got to be better on offense. I know we came out, we ended up scoring a bunch of points, but I don't know. It was not that good in the first half. Obviously, you saw the game. So, got to do a lot better than that. We still did score 45. But imagine if we start out slow against an Alabama or whoever we end up playing in the college football playoff if we make it that far. We got to do a lot better than that. Daniel, 350 yards passing. 315, I should say. Gonzalez, 113 on the ground. 5 touchdowns. He was amazing. And then receiving, Michael Ham, 7 for 115. Did have a couple of drops. He had the only touchdown in the game. And then defensively, Adrian Chandler, 3 tackles for loss. Tackles for loss all over the place. We had 3 sacks for Phil Walker. That's the D-line accomplished. 2 for Craig Jackson. That's a linebacker goal accomplished. We had a couple of interceptions here for DBs, Alan Hart and Malik James, and then 1 for Sam Brown. Even had a forced fumble by Phil Walker as well, recovered by Craig Jackson. And Adrian Chandler actually recovered the fumble. Craig Jackson just intercepted a pitch, mid-pitch. Insanity. Ooh, and Bama ended up beating Mississippi State. UTSA, UTEP, battle of the Texas schools. UTSA comes out on top in overtime. 40-37 over the Miners. And what can you say? Our incredible run continues. And we'll have to go into Hawaii next week. We've beaten them in Hawaii before. You might remember the play that immortalized Michael Ham forever in Riverside Royals lore. The last-second walk-off touchdown. Heartbreak in Hawaii for the Rainbow Warriors. And Michael Ham, the Hawaii Heartbreaker, will get his chance to go back. As Gene Dangus is up to level 17. And oh my goodness, what a week. Everybody committed. So big visits all around, but Micah Hodges, don't get too excited for these top 2 guys. They're junior college players, so like they're gonna be higher overalls because they're older. Luke Tucker is a huge commit. This is the biggest one probably of the entire recruiting cycle. It doesn't get bigger than a 79 overall will be a true freshman. This is a high school kid. So that's insane. We also got Pat Armstrong. Nick Ford is ready to visit. Corner out of Alpine, Utah. I just remember that. That would be big to get. We got Cory Hale. Maurice Hurd, Alex Jones committed as well. Unbelievable week. That was insane. What an episode. And we have moved into the number 3 spot. Are we even higher in the college football playoff? No, we are number 3. What a win. Now, they don't seem to care that we're struggling against these teams. It's like Cincinnati. That's what it's like. I mean, what else can you say? Cincinnati struggled against like Tulsa, Tulane, USF even to a degree at times, but came away just undefeated the entire way until Alabama, obviously. And we've kind of been the same way. Hopefully, we don't have to play Alabama. But let's go ahead and check out recruiting. The scope has changed so much because so many points that we were allocating towards the different players, we don't even have to worry about anymore. Micah Hodges, obviously going to be very, very good right away. I mean, very good. Tackling's low, 94 speed, 95 excel, 88 man, 88 zone, 87 press, 85 play rec's good too. So it's a really, really, really good player. He's only 162, which is wild. But I'm excited to get him on the field. I really am. Pat Armstrong, pretty good commit as well. I like to see how close it ends up. Alex Jones, we like his potential. Maurice Hurd, I mean, we just need more help at center. And Florida was making a push for him, obviously. But the visit was so massive. I guess we can't even see, but yeah, the visit was huge. Got so many points, and this is going to be a really, really good player. And he's probably someone that we can redshirt right away and feel really good about it. Playtime isn't one of his bonus factors. So we're just going to have a really sick player. I mean, he's got big time speed at 88. It's like very solid. Great route running, great catching. He is an awesome player. Needed to get him. We also got Cory Hale. What a recruiting class this has been for us so far. I'll update you guys on the class. This was another big get. This is an inside linebacker with outside linebacker ability. Look at the power and finesse moves. Look at the block shed. He's an outside linebacker. So he's going to go ahead and move over. And then we have so many more points to allocate towards some of these other guys. And we'll probably be able to get a lot of these guys as well. As Tulane. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. But we are closing in. Maryland closing in as well. It's going to be a fight to get Christian Mason. It really will be. And Mike Johnson's visit to NC State is going to be a really big one. He's probably going to end up going there, if I had to bet, but we don't know that for sure. And we can really worry about these running backs now. Like Brian Bradley, why not 700? John Holt's going to commit like any day now. Put the points up a bit to make sure that happens a bit faster. I mean, for the first time in our history, we're going to have more talent than we know what to do with. Because we could really get Brian Bradley now. We're going to get John Holt. Probably going to get Josh Watts, offered him a scholarship. We're going to get, I don't know about Christian Mason. We're probably going to get Derek Thomas. We're making a push for Brandon Newell now. Making a push for Steve Lewis, who visits in week 14. That's going to be a big visit. I think we're going to get Nick Ford from Alpine, Utah, who I like quite a bit. Good developmental guy. And a lot of redshirt candidates, obviously. I think we're going to get Tyler Adams. Making a push now for Eric Hoffman and Bubba Johnson. Nick Ford ready for his visit. I mean, I'm excited. It's going to be against UNLV. The future of Riverside is looking absolutely phenomenal. top classes right now, Riverside is at number 22. Haven't signed any 5 stars, and we're not going to. But 11 3-stars is probably up there with the most of anybody in the nation. It is, tied with UNC. They have another 4-star on us, though. And that's really the difference in the class right now, between us being ranked 22nd and 12th. And, I mean, are we going to sign another 4-star? Probably. Because, I don't know about Mike Johnson, but Brian Bradley could certainly be in play. Derek Thomas is in play, and we might try to put even more points on him. And the stars of the player doesn't really even matter too much to me, by the way, because you know, we're worried about how good they actually are rather than just what their rating is. Where's the other back? So we're in a really good position. We already have signed a bunch of really good players. And the reality now for a lot of the players on this Royals team, and there are, you know, graduations that happen, things like that. But the reality for some of these players is that they're not going to be on the team next year. Larry McGuire probably sticks around, but look at running back. Like, we're going to graduate Keyshawn Thorne, Tyson Phillips, so we do need depth there. But a guy like Derek Bryant will not be on the team. We're graduating Javon Johnson and Elgin Collins, so we do need more receiver depth. Is Lee Mayfield going to make the team? I mean, maybe. He's our highest overall fullback, but I'm not sure that he's going to. Graduating a couple of tackles, and we're starting a true freshman at left tackle, or a redshirt freshman at left tackle, by the way. I did not know. But, you know, it's a really interesting future for us. I'm super excited about it. Adam Daniel dropped a little bit. He's just not putting up these insane numbers, and that's clearly going to hurt. But Reggie Gonzalez has, what, 18 touchdowns on the year? He's been unbelievable. Adam Daniel in play for the Maxwood. Reggie Gonzalez and Adam Daniel in play for the Walter Camp. Craig Jackson and Greg Hall, 1 and 2 for the Bednarik Award. Best linebacker in the nation. Or best defensive player, I should say. Excuse me. Greg Jackson, Greg Hall, 1 and 2 for the Nagurski as well. That might also be best defensive player. Like, Maxwell, Walter Camp, Heisman are all like the same thing, if I recall. It's all like best offensive player, best player, like most valuable player. They're all like the same thing, pretty much. Davey O'Brien is quarterback. Adam Daniels at 8th. And Doak Walker, we have Reggie Gonzalez at 3. That's running back. Biletnikoff is receiver. Nobody in there. Wow. Mackey is the tight end. John Mackey, Colts legend. All right, nobody for the Outland. I guess our offensive line isn't too great. Phil Walker currently leading in the Lombardi. Best linebacker, Greg Hall and Craig Jackson right there at 1 and 2. I mean, Craig Jackson's up to 9 sacks now. He's had quite a year. Jim Thorpe for best DB. We just don't have really anyone that would be in play for that. The fact that Bruce Clemens is even top 12 is kind of amazing. Lou Groza, we don't really kick that often, but Terrence Fitch is up there. And then Ray Guy, haven't had to punt that often, so McMahon is nowhere to be found. Let's see the coach skill trees. Are we close on any of these coordinators, by the way? We are. I always see stuff like fire activated or something like that, light a fire for the other team. I don't know how to get any of those or if you even can. But I want to upgrade some of these OCs. It's way harder, I found. The head coach, you get so many points. Ah, that's the head coach abilities. Okay. I still don't really know how impactful any of that stuff is, but it's there. I still want to focus on recruiting because that's the most important to me. And I do like the idea of upgrading the pipelines. And I don't know how much that matters right now, though. Locksmith hasn't really been needed. Do we want to do letter of intent? Get 3,000 extra points for the offseason? And a 15% chance you steal the prospect from their top school? I think we do. We're going to do that. Just had to be done. Now, another way of looking at that is that, you're probably going to get Coach XP upgraded again. And you could just do Pipeline State and recruit some guys that maybe were fringe and maybe now they're a pipeline guy. So That's one way, but also if we can upgrade this again and get 5,000 extra points in the offseason and a 20% chance you steal a prospect from their top school, I think that's a little bit more important right now. I do want the pipeline ability. I really, really do. Because we don't have a New Jersey pipeline yet I have so many guys from New Jersey. I guess we have 4, but we've recruited one. I guess, are we losing one as well? How do we not have a New Jersey pipeline? I don't know. We may lose Virginia and South Carolina, but we wouldn't if we can get the pipeline ability. So, I don't know. That's close. Also, what might not be an awful idea is just going after some garbage players from Virginia and South Carolina. Trying to get these guys, maybe even Arizona as well. Trying to just get that to be a pipeline state. I've added some of those guys to the recruiting board from New Jersey and Arizona and South Carolina and Virginia, including a kicker and a punter, which we will need at some point. So we'll see about those guys in next week's action. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for week 12 when we take on Hawaii. Awesome stuff going on. Love it. Hope you guys are loving it too, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah. Promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.